This time round, I am learning a new language. It is Russian. For context, English is my fourth language. I do speak three dialects of Chinese, and I have learned several years of some other languages. But to me, I think when it comes to language learning, not only does it really mentally stimulate your brain, but to me, it's super respectful for some reason is how I feel about it. It's very intimate because to me you're speaking someone else's language. You're taking the time out to learn someone else's language. And to me there's it's incredibly intimate, but that's just a thing. So this time I chose Russian partly because they actually have an alphabetical system. It's Cyrillic, which is Latin based, very similar to English. I mean, it's different enough where it's a little challenging, but not too much. It took me about 2 to 3 days to learn the alphabetical system. But normally, how I approach language learning for me, anyways, that might be different for other people's goals, is that I would read like beginner books or children's books, and then I would simultaneously watch TV shows with subtitles in Russian or whatever language I'm learning, as well as like learning videos and from videos too, because to me it's important to hear how people are conversing. Eventually, I will read more complex books. So this one's it's pretty basic, but this is geared towards language learning. I actually highly recommend it. It's called Stories in Russian. Maybe I should relearn how to speak English. But this book is by Ollie Richards and Alex Rawlings. I also have the Audible version, but a lot of the times I like to dissect the book up, read it by chapters. Of course, in the beginning, I have to look up the vocab after vocab. There's a lot of profanities that comes out of my mouth, especially in the beginning of learning a new language. I wish I was a little bit more like well, first, I wish I could like swear in the actual language because then I'm like, okay, I'm learning the language. But no, I'm swearing in English. But I would start off with this and kind of how I mentioned earlier, and then I would go into more complex books. I specifically choose out native authors just so I can learn a little bit more about the culture and the view behind the book. Anyways, just remember that this is all a process. It's not about being perfect. It's just being a little bit curious, a little bit more open minded, just like learning a little bit more about just really working your brains. I like how I said brains as plural. We have plural brains, maybe brain cells. All right, cool. Anyways, it's like 3 in the morning. I don't know why I'm recording this, but here we are. Until next time, thank you for your